more in store for you in this one. A top 10 showdown early in the season, a measuring stick game, and one that both of these teams hope will propel them to bigger and better things. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short.
6 propane.
Quarterback may change this route.
Okay, ready? Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And first down.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down.
4 face paint. 4 face paint. Charcoal. Charcoal. Charcoal.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dog, dog, dog. Here we go, set. What do you got?
Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Ready?
Here's the give off the left side.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Come on, set. On the ready.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
39-yard line.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Banner! 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 Music note! Music note! We got three, fellas. We got three. Set, go!
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
On the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Here we go! Here we go!
He wants to change this route.
Shadow!
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
Was complete.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Line of scrimmage is at the 28. That would make it about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They're going to go for it instead on fourth down. Quick strike complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
At the 17.
He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll leave it with him. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Now on second down.
Flag! Flag!
To the air. It's St. Clair. He's got him this time. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Brought down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down.
Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
Let's go. Cornhole, 88. Let's go.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
With the carry.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Base, 27, jump.
Might be changing the route.
What do you got?
Wants to fire on second down. Keeps looking downfield. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Ready.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown Bulldogs. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Number 23.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
14. Ohio State 0.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
Makes the grab on the left side. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
With the catch and score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Okay, ready? Form.
Might be calling a hot route. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Gain of 29 on
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the line. To the line. Okay, break.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Leaves it with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air on second down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Dogs will try to convert on fourth down.
Four face paint. Four face paint. On set. Ready up. Set up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Number 20.
Yeah, and how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Here we go. Set. Cooler 18.
This time they'll go to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Come on, set! Come on.
He'll take it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Watch the gun on the spring.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Forward. Trick 9, beat. Trick 9. Ready.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Got a man, it's Jackson. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
22, water.
Now on the move. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Okay, ready? Form. On the ready. On the ready. Ready, set. Ready. Shadow. What are you?
Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Set hut.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Music now. Music.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
18, set to kick this one away.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Auburn. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Flag!
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Tackle is made.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
He's got him. Creates a little space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Darts! Stands! To the line! Ready up! Set up!
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
First and 10.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Let's go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Strong. Wait.
They go to the ground. And they'll just play it safe with the run, right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
24.
They are not ready for us.
The Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he... When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially...
Oh, he's got some space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. He's going to fire deep. He's got it inside the 15. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Tackle.
The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
3rd and goal.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd.
Ready, go.
Using his feet. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They take the lead with the 6.
Ohio State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
221 wing, 221 wing. Set, ready. Let go.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Cooler. What do you got?
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. There he goes. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
1st and 10.
And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The give to the right. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
At the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Fly, trumpet.
Wide receiver going in motion. This is a designed run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's 3rd down.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Pressure coming. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Hey, travel!
A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 9.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over North Carolina.
Let's go!
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Set, ready! Set, go!
Looking downfield on 1st down. He fires to the left side. And he's got it at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Looking for the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Inside the 10-yard line is shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Marked out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The offense changing the play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Rogers. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Ready, go!
A run for the quarterback. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
With the quarterback, he's brought down near the 49-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes are marching down the field.
Green 25. Tuna. Hawk. Griffin.
Looking to throw on first down. Uncorks one. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
35.
Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Come on, set.
They'll try the run. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
Brings up second down.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now if they knew they had held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more, so they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set. Terrier.
To the air, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Going the other way, and he's got room.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Loss of 1.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88. On the
Quarterback
ready.
making checks.
Drum. On the ready.
They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy had too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Dip 3 soda. Ready, set. Hunt go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. breaks into the open. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Gain of 24.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense.
Shadow. Ready.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Got the tight end outside. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Georgia coming out with the fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Georgia! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Georgia, 42. Ohio State, 38.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
First and 10.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
He's got two. Form. Set, go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
At the 18. Second down coming up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Longer. Jackrabbit. Dino.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Gain of 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Sends it back in motion. looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Second down coming up.
Ready up. Set ready. Set up.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Hey, camper. Camper. Okay, ready? 180.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the shot. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8.
Let's go! Let's go! Four-face paint! Four-face paint!
Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, that is a huge missed opportunity for this offense. When big plays like that present themselves, you have got to hit them. Receiver did a great job with his route. He was able to get behind coverage. He had a step on his man. Quarterback's got to be able to make that throw.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. He cannot get there. Fourth down stop, and now, boys, we might just have a finish.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Dino!
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Release to the back. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Here's a first down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Wants to throw again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Looking left. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throwing right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Okay, and if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Okay. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Ohio State.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
That's a tough deal for the